Hey, what's up, guys? This is Matt Talks Politics. I'm actually back here again for a second video here on this Friday, March 16th. I just got done making the George H.W. versus Ted Kennedy video, so if you didn't get to watch that, go back and check that out. But right now, I want to do another one since I already have the map already pulled up and ready to go. This will be another 1992 alternate election video, and this will be something I've never done. This is going to be an interesting one, where we're just going to have an independent. There's no Democrat nominee, so the Democrats just say this election did not give a nominee. There was no Democrat nominee for this election. The independents, we'll just say the Democrats are backing the independent Ross Perot. So we're going to have Ross Perot versus George H.W. Bush. Now, this was also the best performance ever by a third-party candidate, nearly getting 20 million votes, half of what George H.W. got, and a little less than half of what Bill Clinton got. So that's very big numbers there for Ross Perot. Now, let's just see how Ross Perot, though, would fare in a general election as an independent versus Bush incumbent from the Republican Party with no Democrat on the ballot. So there's no Democrat on the ballot for this one. So this is gonna be very different. So I'm not really sure exactly how I'm gonna pull this. I'm basically just gonna do this here on the fly and just kind of see where it all lands. So we're not gonna do. Basically, I will do a few Ross Perot states, guaranteed Ross Perot states. I'm gonna give D.C. to Ross Perot because they usually don't vote for the Republicans. And I'm also going to give the state of Minnesota to Ross Perot. And right now, that's actually all I'm going to give him at this time, at least for this moment. I'm going to first let's fill in the Bush states, states that I'm going to guarantee for Bush, which is going to be quite a few. Now, I'm going to leave Texas blank for now. I'm going to leave some of the South blank because we'll discuss that in just a second. Alaska. I am going to give Hawaii to Ross Perot as well. I think that'd be a state he could also carry. Let's see. Okay. I'm going to give also all four in Maine to Ross Perot. Vermont. New Hampshire will go for Bush. I'm also going to give Connecticut to Bush. Massachusetts for Perot. Rhode Island for Perot. I'm going to give New Jersey, D.C., and Maryland, or Delaware and Maryland. So I'm going to give a lot of the New England area to Ross Perot because they are more Democrat this time. But you know what, though? I'm actually going to give, I'm going to take Maine back. I'm going to give Maine to Bush. Now, a lot of the Deep South here is going to all go for Bush. I'm going to give West Virginia for Bush as well, North Carolina, Virginia, Indiana, Ohio, Michigan. In this election, I'm going to give Pennsylvania as well to Bush. I think that would be the most likely scenario. New York is going to be tough. I'm going to give New York to Ross Perot. I think Perot could carry New York, probably very narrowly. Florida would go to Bush. Basically, Bush already has this election. As you can already see, 259 to Ross Perot's 97. I'm also going to give Illinois. I don't think he could carry Illinois, which does give Bush the election. Louisiana. I'm going to give Oklahoma as well to Bush. And also the big state, they're both from Texas, but I'm going to give Texas to George H.W. Bring his win even more higher, 347 to his 97. I'm also going to give Iowa to Bush, but I will give Wisconsin to Ross Perot. I think he could nearly carry Wisconsin here, but that's about it there in the Midwest. Very, again, this is going to be very Michael Dukakis, I think, like performances. Nevada, though, I think will in the end go to Bush, as will California. I'm going to give Oregon and Washington to Ross Perot. So actually, I would say the final total will be a landslide for George H.W., 412 electorals to Ross Perot's 126. Ross Perot would have enough to carry, I think, a few states here and there, but I still think Bush, if this was as an independent, Bush would landslide him 412 to Ross Perot's 126. I would say I think he performed a little better than Michael Dukakis did, though, in 88, getting maybe like 10 10 or 15 more about at 126. This is still a very big landslide for Perot. Ross Perot, though, being independent, I think this is a good showing from independent, getting about 126 electorals. But if you look at the map, it's pretty much all red here. So, I mean, as you can see, I think very much so for George H.W. Bush here. But that's about it, guys, for this video. I just want to do a quick one. This is a little different, so this might be not the best style predictions on this one per se, because I've never done independent versus a national candidate, so it's a little different, a little more difficult to predict how an independent would fare. But hope you guys enjoyed this double video here on this Friday. But I'll see you guys again on Monday for another video. I'm not sure what I got planned yet, but I'll figure it out. All right, guys, thanks for watching. I will see you guys on Monday.